So, it is, of course, A-level results day for thousands of teenagers across England, Wales and Northern Ireland. But with the rising cost of university and, of course, AI threatening many jobs, we're actually asking this morning if university is even worth it. Broadcaster Sonali, Shah is here, who literally looks like you're 18. I know you're not, but you literally look like you're 18. We also have Dr Amir with me too. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Morning. Is it worth it, Sonali? You're actually a mum now. I know you're not 18, but, you know, is it these days, do you think university is ultimately worth it?
I tell my kids to have a think about it. It's not the be-all and end-all.
Yeah, but that's a different... You see, a few years ago, you probably wouldn't have said that.
No, and things are absolutely
changed.
changing. And this is the right conversation and becoming more and more pertinent. It depends on whether you know what you want to do. So if you want to go into a traditional profession like being a nurse or a teacher, at the moment you will go to university, but you can get degree apprenticeships without actually going to university. So there's two separate conversations. If you are a kid who's very entrepreneurial, already started their business at 16, 17, go with that first. Take a couple of years out, try that first. Defer university if that's what you want to do. It's the parents that need a chat to rather than the kids, right? If you want to buy yourself some time, university is a great idea, but it comes at a cost. Tuition fees have gone up again to more than 9,500. It's only going to go up because universities really do rely heavily on the money from foreign students to even survive. So while it is a debt that you pay off in a different way, it's not a debt that you'll have to start paying off straight away. It's when you start working. It is still a debt.
Yeah, I find that really interesting what you said there. And look, Dr Amir, of course, for medicine, it's an obvious one. You have to go to university. But for you, even though with what Sonali said there, would you say that going to university is worth the debt even if you're not doing medicine, even if you're not going on to do law?
Morning. Yeah, I think I agree with Sonali. It depends on the course that you're doing, particularly if there's a course that you need to get the job that you want. But for me, university is more than just the degree. It's a whole experience. I went away to university. I went to Liverpool. I lived there for the 5 years I was at university and for afterwards as well. And during that time, I made lifelong friends. There's a hideous picture of me when I was at university. The lifelong friends I made there, the problem-solving skills, the independence and confidence I learned, and also critical thinking skills, which are taught there, I think are really important in today's world. If you don't go out and learn these things independently, if you stay insular, if I stayed in Bradford and I just knew Bradford people, I'd be a very different person to I am now. I now know people all around the world because I went to university. I've met people from all different walks of life and get on with people from all different walks of life. And those are skills that are really important and can't be taught really locally, I don't think. I do get the idea of apprentices. I do get the idea that learning while you earn is important as well, and not everybody can afford to go to university. And I you know, where we were from a working class family and our tuition fees were mean tested, and I think it's important to say that. But university is more than a degree, and I certainly wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't go away to university.
And Sonali, the thing is, I think what's really radically changing this conversation, as well as obviously the cost of living and the economy and what happens when you come out at the end. It used to be all these studies that said if you get a degree, doesn't matter what it is, you're more likely to end up earning more than somebody who doesn't. However, now, with AI and the sudden influx of AI into every part of our lives, actually, what jobs should young people consider? Because it's changing daily, really, what's going to be available in 3 years.
And there's such a generation gap with that because parents who are there to advise, aunts and uncles, they don't really know. We don't really know the jobs that our kids are going into. And we focus a lot on the jobs that are going to be lost. So Microsoft released a list of the top 40 jobs most at risk to AI. I won't read out all 40, but some of the top 10 included translators, historians, flight attendants, which is really interesting, telephone operators and radio DJs, so I'll make use of the weekend when I can. But what I think is important is to learn what jobs will come in, because AI won't just get rid of jobs. There are lots of jobs that are going to be created. So I went into ChatGPT to ask which jobs are future-proof or will be created. And the key things is jobs requiring kids to be humans, children and adults to be humans, human-centric roles, so healthcare, you know, professionals, teachers, there is still going to be a need for that. You can't be taught everything online. Tech and data roles, software engineers, even creative jobs like writers, content creators, because we're still not there with AI, skilled things, electricians, plumbers. So there are so many. What we need to also concentrate on, what jobs are coming in and what jobs can't be replaced easily with AI. But
become a chef. I don't think AI can cook for you yet. That's what I'm checking.
Exactly, those kind of creative roles. And I think softer skills, traditional softer skills, which people have always found difficult. You know, a lot of parents have pushed kids, get the A's, get the 9s. But actually, what they need to focus on is being able to have a conversation.
Well, haven't you found out that some students are being taught how to make a phone call?
That's right. So clearing primarily is still done over the phone. So there are live chats. A couple of universities do have WhatsApps. But actually, primarily, you need to learn how to make a phone call. We all know what 17, 18-year-olds are often doing. Not all, but I chat to 17, 18-year-olds all the time. Not all of them can hold a conversation anymore, because their parents are on phones and they're on phones. What we need to do is be teaching our kids how to be human, because that can't be replaced. They need to be employable.
I feel terribly guilty because sometimes my son's in his bedroom upstairs and I'm in the kitchen and I text him to say, can you just come down now? I don't even shout up the stairs anymore.
Well, at least you're not.
See, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I am to blame. I mean, you know, you're
so
right. We're all
to blame.
Gosh, right. OK, well, look, Amir, let's get back to the issue at hand today. So, which is how best to deal with exam disappointment.
Yeah, so if you've got your grades and you're disappointed, you haven't got what you wanted, it's okay to feel disappointed. That's a normal reaction to not getting the grades that you need for the course. Now, take a deep breath. It's not the end of your story. It's just a plot twist. We can still get you to where you need to be through a different route. So Sonali mentioned there clearing. Clearing is a good idea if you kind of think about what you know. Go on the courses, go online. There are still thousands of places across universities that are still available. Ring the universities directly yourself. Get your UCAS number ready, get your grades ready, and have a good story as to why you're perfect for that course. And lots of people do courses they didn't plan to do, but end up very successful. If you're not sure what you want to do, it's okay. Take 24 hours. Emotions are running high. You don't want to make any rash decisions. Take your time, sleep on it, think about how you feel tomorrow. Now, resitting might be an option as well if you need to resit your exams to get onto the course that you want. I've worked with lots of doctors in the past who have resat their A-levels and still got into medicine. The good thing to do is get feedback. Why did you not get the grades that you wanted? Was it your exam technique? Was it stress? Was it your coursework? Speak to one of your tutors, get the feedback and work on that for the following year. And remember, you're not just your results. Employers, when they're interviewing people for jobs, if you haven't got the results that you wanted, or in the future you say, well, I didn't get the A-level grades that I wanted, but this is my story, this is how I overcame it, this is how I problem solved that. That is really valuable, and it's a skill that employers look for. So don't worry, there are lots of options for you.
And just briefly, I suppose, to Sonali here as well, is that I think comparison is the thief of joy, as they say, and on a day like this, there will be people who are going, yay, I got my A's, yay, I'm into my top university, and parents will be boasting all over social media, as they should. Everybody's worked so hard for this moment.
No, they shouldn't. Just congratulate your child, put it on a WhatsApp group, don't put it on social media.
Well, but I do think for those who then don't, it's like, oh, what happened to them? Why hasn't so-and-so down the road boasted? Oh, they must have failed. So I just think we have to be mindful today about how we celebrate. Am I being mean here?
No, I do think be mindful, but you don't need to. Why do you need to tell the whole world?
Well, everybody's living on social media, but I'm thinking for parents, maybe.
I do think what Amir said is right. It's easier, even though it will feel disappointing if you haven't got what you want, it's easier to fail at 18 than 28. That will be part of your story. That will be the making of you today if you haven't got what you want. So absolutely, realise it's going to be a tough few days, but, you know, it will work out.
All right, super. Thank you to both of you. Thank you. Oh, hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. Click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for more amazing content.